This one is going to be really, really interesting because we're talking about 8 common foreplay mistakes that guys make. No, I'm not just zeroing in on the mistakes that men make, but being a woman, that's the only perspective I have, really. Just a little lean podcast. The OG Sikhni from Bombay, grown up with maa ki dal and dher sara pyar. Born and bred in Amchi, Mumbai, I'm a fashion, beauty and lifestyle blogger among my many other avatars. I'm Jasleen Kaur Gupta, and it's awesome that I might just get paid to talk on this podcast. But until that happens, I will bring to you my constant buck, share thoughts and things I love about life and some things I could do without. Lifestyle tips, beauty tricks, travel hacks, general life advice, and a lot more. Sounds good, na? Let's get started. Hello, everyone. This is Jasleen, and it's yet another episode of Just a Little Lean. In this world full of hookups and instant dating, there are plenty of first dates and happy firsts, which means you need to bring your A game to the makeout zone. Making out is especially crucial in the initial phase of the relationship and can make or break whatever is to come next. Don't you agree? So I just thought I will give you guys the following advice, assuming that you're both obviously into it, consensual. Yes, consent always. I can only speak from the point of view of a woman, and therefore I want to give you 8 common mistakes that boys/men make while making out or while foreplay. This data is precious, okay? I kid you not. I have literally put together these points after endless hours of discussions with my girlfriends across the globe from different age groups. And this is seriously insightful stuff, okay? Makeout mistake number 1, not spending enough time kissing. I mean, really, guys, one of the best things about a new relationship or hookup is the kissing. I actually read this somewhere. I don't know if it's true or not, but they say that kissing is so important because it sends a signal to your brain saying that, hey, you're going to get lucky. What's to follow next? Sex. So, that's why kissing is really such a turn on. And I also read this other thing, another theory. It actually came from a friend of mine, where she says that when 2 people kiss, it's something when their saliva sort of touches each other. It has a sort of reaction. And in some cases, it makes it really sweet. And in other cases, it just tastes different. So basically what I'm saying is that 2 people, this whole thing about having chemistry, or when 2 people kiss, you really know what kind of chemistry you have. So it is like a real thing, okay? So, that makes a kiss good, great, or simply out of this world. So, but whatever abstract theory that is, I'm not even sure whether I read that correctly. The point is that women thrive on a good kiss, okay? So make sure you give her enough and give it earnestly. Hold her close, hold her tight, hold her face, make her feel wanted. Don't just think that, oh, it's the first step, let's get it over with and move on, okay? It's free. Just be generous. Makeout mistake number 2, being too aggressive too soon. I'm all up for that aggressive quickie, right? That happens in the moment. I mean, all that's good. But when you're going slow, when you're in a zone to just get somewhere and, when you're in a traditional makeout, going to have sex soon zone, remember, please don't be too aggressive too soon. Because don't get me wrong, aggression is sexy, okay? That wanting to tear your clothes off feeling is a turn on. But make sure you keep your aggression in check at first. Don't be too slow or too fast. Find a middle ground, because being too slow is really creepy and frankly very Bollywood too. A girl needs to feel the heat, but being too fast is almost like you want to go wham bam and thank you ma'am. So, hold your horses, make her feel like she's worth the time, and take it at a pace that both of you can enjoy. Makeout mistake number 3 is being in a hurry to push her down south. No, don't deny it. All of you have done it, okay? Everybody loves a good head start to the game. But remember, if you're not a giver, don't be a taker either. Don't be in a hurry to push her towards your manhood with the not so subtle cues. Nothing is more of a turn off, trust me. Let her find you on her own when she feels right, or make the first move so she can reciprocate. There is no place for selfishness in this dance. So just recently, my friend had been seeing this guy for a bit, and 5 days later, she finally just asked her, right? She's like, hey, are you going to return the favor or not? To which he responded with an, ew, I don't do that. Needless to say, that was the end of that friendship. So, no, it's a two-way street. You can't get away with that, okay? Not now, not in 2020. Makeout mistake number 4, only taking your own clothes off. We get it. You work hard at the gym, can't wait to take off that t-shirt, can't wait to take off that shirt. But if the girl you're making out with hasn't made her move, then there is no harm in doing it for her. If she hasn't taken off her clothes yet, maybe it is time you do it for her with all the gentle manliness you can muster, really. If you don't, she most likely won't. She'll be too shy, a little bit into the whole thing. If she hasn't done it yet, it might be just too awkward, or she might not do it. I know a lot of my girlfriends, we had this long discussion. They said, if the guy is not taking off my clothes, I'm not going to do it because maybe he just doesn't want to see me. Maybe, all sorts of things are running through her head. So if you don't, she most likely won't do it. And it's literally insulting to continue with the proceedings with the clothes still on, right? I know it's hot. It's hot sometimes. It's hot when you're doing a quickie and getting out of there. It's hot if you're doing it for the second or third time. But those rules are different. Let's not go there. But please be generous and help her out of her clothes too. And obviously it's going to be fun for you as well. Makeout mistake number 5, not paying attention to her cues. A woman may not be as vocal about what she wants, all the time. Some are, some are not. But her body will most definitely be. So read those cues. If she's pressing into you harder, hold her. If she pulls back, give her a second to breathe. If she's picking up the pace, match it. Having said that, don't be afraid to try your trusty moves on her and show off your skills. Just make sure she's ready for it. Don't just do something because you want to showcase that skill set of yours. Also, a part of this is to make sure she's comfortable, whether it's the room, the bed, the temperature, ensuring privacy. Be a gentleman, and your sensitivity will be another major turn on, I promise you. Makeout mistake number 6, concentrating only on one part. We get it. You may have a favorite part, and we love it too, but don't just play favorites and forget the not so obvious zones. The neck, the back, the thighs, the ears, the waist. The cumulative effect of these together with the signature favorites is hard to resist, okay? But don't just concentrate on one area. Yeah, we love it, but if that's all you do, it's not gonna fly. Makeout mistake number 7. Talking too much or complete radio silence. Yeah, we want to hear the sweet nothings like you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, but don't keep talking. It's distracting. And it's almost as distracting as total silence. It's not time to make conversation. I'm not saying go asking about her hobbies or what she reads, but communicate using eye contact or maybe intertwining those fingers or just literally a soft moan or two, even those are signs that you're into it, you're enjoying it, you're there in the moment, and that's a big turn on. Or otherwise you just come across as a machine, right? And all women out there have that in our bedside drawer, right? We keep a backup in our bedside drawer, so we don't need another machine. Most importantly, compliment her. She doesn't need your compliments, but even the most feisty, independent, powerful women get so turned on by some amount of flattery. But don't make it fake. Don't be fake. Listen, if you're with her in this, I'm assuming you found something attractive about her. So talk about that. It makes a world of a difference. Just one mention or two really goes a long way. Makeout mistake number 8, forgetting your manners. Whether you're friends with benefits, a casual hookup, or in a relationship, sex is meant to be mutually pleasurable and beautiful. Irrespective of the nature of your exchange, respect, regard, and basic manners and friendship are never negotiable. So make sure you're respectful, sweet, and always mindful of the things you do and say, okay? It doesn't have to be forever, but in that moment, it is everything. So manners first. You don't have to do, even if it's a one-night stand. Leave her with a good memory. Leave yourself with a good memory. There's no reason to be a jerk in any way, right? Those were my invaluable life lessons. If you have anything else to add to this very helpful guide, put it down in the comments and we'll be happy to discuss it. I mean, we could have a friendly debate over it. But like I said, I got these insights from a lot of girlfriends. So if you guys are listening, please make sure you do the following. If you girls are listening, make your guy listen to it. I think this will do everybody a world of good. Until next time, stay safe. Catch the episodes of Just a Little Lean podcast on the Hauterfly website or any of your favorite podcasting apps.